All right, welcome back, folks, to a new game. I hope this works. This is the Ur-Quan Masters, also known as Star Control 2, I think. And yeah, I've been meaning to play this game like 15 years ago. So I'm excited to try it out. I did play a bit prior, like a long time ago, but I never got really far. Star Control 2, not the Ur-Quan Masters. But well, we'll see how it goes. Also, no mouse. It's all keyboard control. So, yeah, cool. Based on the source code for Star Control 2. There were many great battles. Earth and her partners in the Alliance of Free Stars against the evil Ur-Quan and its hierarchy of battle thralls. And the Ur-Quan were winning. Meanwhile, on the edge of the known frontier, an amazing discovery was made. Far beneath the surface of an unexplored alien world, a huge underground city, filled with the technological wonders of an advanced alien race, the Precursors, who vanished 1,000 centuries ago. But then the main Ur-Quan fleet broke through the Alliance's defensive line, isolating the planet, stranding the scientists 100 light years away from Earth. They waited hopefully for a rescue vessel, which never came. "20 years have passed. We, the survivors of the research mission, have colonized this world. We continued our investigation of the underground city, and we have discovered its purpose. It is a factory. A factory of war. Oh, a factory for building starships. But there aren't enough materials to make a complete vessel. We can only finish the skeleton of one starship. One skelly. But that must be enough. Because you must captain the vessel and return to Earth. To travel a great distance, you must push through hyperspace and find out what has happened over these many years. Tell the Earth of our plight. And if the war with the Ur-Quan still rages, fight for Earth and the Alliance as well as you can. All right, here we go. We're a little ship down below here. Hello, this is us. We're going right into the sun. Oh, I'm going too fast. I don't want to go to the green planet. I want to go to Venus. I don't have that much fuel.
Attention, interloper. Heed this recorded message. This drone vessel speaks with the voice and authority of Ur-Quan. You are trespassing with Ur-Quan space. This world, Earth, may not be approached for any reason, nor will hostilities against our orbital platform be tolerated. In addition, your ship does not respond to standard hierarchy identification transmissions, and is therefore deemed to be independent. This is not permissible. Only subservience shall be tolerated. This drone now leaves to inform the Ur-Quan of your transgressions. You are commanded to remain here and await the arrival of the Ur-Quan. Disobedience will be punished.
Oh no! I should probably stop it. No! Oh, it's gone now. Well, I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh my god, this control's very slippery. Let's go see what's going on with Earth. Hey, Earth boys. Scan. We can't scan. This is the star map. Oh, it's pretty big. No. Well, let's go to space base.
Unidentified space vessel. I am Starbase Commander Hayes of the slave planet Earth.
Slave planet?
Microwave broadcast extremely weak. Situation critical. Energy cores exhausted. Scanners and deep radar are non-functional. We cannot identify your vessel. Are you the scheduled hierarchy resupply ship? Repeat. Are you the resupply vessel?
No, this is the Starship Vindicator. We stand ready to assist you. Yes, this is the resupply vessel. What do you need resupplied? Slave planet? Hierarchy resupply vessel? What the hell is going on here?
Look, I don't know who you are or why you're here, but right now the only thing I'm worried about is saving the lives of 1,900 men and women aboard this starbase, and right now you're our only hope. I can't keep the transmitter on too much longer. We need the power for heat and air, so if you don't have any radioactives on board your vessel, please get some and bring them back here before it's too late.
Where can we find the radioactive elements you need?
The fastest way to get radioactives in this system would be to land on Mercury and scour the surface for deposits of radioactive elements. But be careful. Mercury's a pretty inhospitable place. Watch out for earthquakes and those high temperature areas.
And those high temperature areas.
Thanks, I'll make sure to mention this the next time I talk with our masters. I'm sure they will reward you.
Oh, be free, my homies. Be free. Okay, where's Mercury again? I'm kidding. I know what it is. Hey, what's up, my little Mercury? Scan it. Scan mineral. Oh my god, there's so many. Scan energy. Scan biological. Auto scan. Dispatch. Down here. I'm full. How do I get out? How do I get out? Okay, escape. Did I get what I needed? I got some uranium. Good. Got your uranium right here. Oh, we lost a crew member? Okay. Time to go home. Presumably. Probably save. So, before the stream, I went and looked up the keyboard controls for this game because it don't tell you nowhere.
Did you find any radioactive elements for our power cores?
We are ready to transfer radioactives.
We're initiating transfer of radioactives, Captain. Now, as soon as our engineers can refit the energy cores, there, that's much better. Power ratings are climbing. Life support is coming back into the green. Deep radar systems and sensors are now online, and I can scan your vessel. What the hell kind of ship is that? Just who are you, Captain?
I am Captain Zelnick of the Starship Vindicator. We are the survivors of a Star Control Science research team to the Vela star system.
Star Control Science mission, huh? Captain, I served as a Star Control officer during the war aboard several cruisers in the Corward Front. And if there'd been any scientific mission to Vela, I would have heard about it.
The mission was highly secret.
You know, come to think of it, there were some rumors that Corridor 9, the Special Operations Division of Star Control, was directing some hush-hush operation near Androsynth Space. The Vela star system, yes, that would be the right direction. So, Captain, if you say it's true, how do you explain that huge alien starship you're flying?
Huge?
Why are you here? What do you want from us?
We've returned to Earth to give you the technological secrets of the precursors and to help you fight the hierarchy.
Ah, fight the Ur-Quan. Win back our freedom. I remember having such thoughts myself once, long time ago. That was in the first years after the defeat, when it was still terrifying to look up and see the bloody glow of the pulsating slave shield overhead. Though day and night we gazed up at the impenetrable wall as though the sheer power of our hatred would pull it down. But over the years I spent so much of my time struggling, down on the surface, under the shield, and then later up here trying to keep the station alive, that I'd forgotten what it means to be free, to hate our Ur-Quan Masters. And now here you are, in an alien ship of unknown power, offering me your assistance to fight against the hierarchy again after all these years. Captain, your offer is intriguing. It's tempting to think that with your advanced precursor technology, we can somehow crack the Earth's slave shield and reassemble the Alliance to attack the hierarchy. And this time, win the damn war. Consider the consequences if you should fail. The Ur-Quan won't just punish us here on the station, they'll exact a gruesome retribution on the surface below as well. Before I commit this station to helping you attack the Ur-Quan and accepting the risk of annihilation if we are defeated, I have to make sure that you and your ship have what it takes to oppose the hierarchy. I'll make you a deal. If you can eliminate the alien base on the moon and get rid of that threat at least, I will seriously consider your offer.
I feel like this is what Tim Allen wished he looked like. Alien? What details can you give us about the base on the moon?
After the Ur-Quan erected the slave shield around the Earth and established this space station, they decided to leave a contingent of combat ships close to the Earth to keep watch on our planet and confirm that they were obeying the Ur-Quan slave laws. I'm certain they're still out there on the surface of the moon because we can pick up a constant stream of alien broadcasts. Be careful, Captain. There are probably a dozen Spathi eluders and Ilrath Avengers down there on the lunar surface. I don't know why they haven't come after you yet, but when they do, you'd better have your weapons armed and your thrusters burning hot.
All right. Well, better save. How bad could it be? Scan. Auto scan. Minerals. Energy. Oh, there's a lot of biologicals. Alright, what is my combat? Right shifts. Alright. That is not the right button. How do I shoot? Okay, control. Alien eliminated. Now to get zapped. I might as well pick up some aluminum on the moon. It's like I'm really there, fighting on the moon, getting my calcium. Those are not the aliens. Oh. What are we killing? We have discovered an alien base and have explored its interior. The installation must have been abandoned many years ago, but great care has been taken to make it appear active. Life support systems are functioning, fusion generators at full output, and robotic construction vehicles have been programmed to roam the lunar surface, bulldozing moon dust into random piles. In addition, we have found the installation's hyperwave locked-in transmission mode, endlessly playing the same alien recording. Although we cannot translate the message, our Xenotech Ensign Rigby believes the message is some kind of alert or Mayday broadcast. The face is filled with useful materials and equipment. We will scavenge as much as we can and bring it aboard immediately. Oh, so it was a... There never was any ships.
Have you dealt with the base yet?
We found the base, but it was abandoned years ago.
I'll be darned. All these years we've been listening to their incoherent broadcast, and we never even guessed. Captain, listen closely. Long-range sensors show a ship closing on this station fast. Our computer identifies it as Ilrath, Avenger class. I think you've got a fight on your hands, Captain. Your best bet is to wait until you have point-blank range. Captain, it's jamming our signal.
Uh-oh.
By the fetid breath of the Dark Twin Kazon, a human and an alien starship. How fascinating. When I intercepted that Ur-Quan drone and learned that an unidentified starship had approached Earth, I never expected to find such a remarkable vehicle in the hands of a human.
Human.
Are prey animals, weak and helpless. But here is a human in an armed starship, and therefore in direct violation of the oath of fealty. I am sure our masters, the Ur-Quan, will punish Earth most severely for this treachery when I present them with the twisted wreckage of your ship and your many charred corpses.
Oh no! Where the hell did you come from? It will be a pleasure blasting your ugly face out of the stars. Surrender, foul alien creature, or you will be annihilated. Look, let's be reasonable. We can coexist peacefully.
Fool! As alien as your ship may be, our sensors reveal how few weapons you have on board. Though this vessel is undercrewed and our cloak of darkness is non-functional, we still have more than enough power to kill you all.
Why did he say go into mail? Oh my god. We won, but at what cost? I think we lost all our crew. All our crew died.
An Avenger blown away like that since the battle in Draco. I guess you've shown that you can handle yourself in battle, Captain.
Not really.
Reservation about helping you has been dissolved. I will commit this station to helping free Earth and defeat the Ur-Quan. We may get our atoms rearranged in the process, but by God, Captain, we're going to try. So the obvious first step is to get the precursor equipment and software over here so that we can make it work with our ship repair fabricators. But then what, Captain?
Then, Commander, we proceed to kick some major alien butt. Trust me, Commander, I have a plan. A really good plan, but for now it must remain a secret. We will slowly build our strength and unify an allied starfleet, and we'll bring the Ur-Quan to their tiny equivalents.
Yes, Captain. We'll do just that. By the way, Captain, I think we need a name for this new alliance we're going to forge. And since it was your idea, it's only fair that you get the honor of naming it. So, what will it be?
The Alliance of the Free Stars, the Concordance of Alien Nations, the United Federations of Worlds, the Empire of Zelnik. 4? A little much, don't you think? Nah, we gotta go with the United Federation. 4?
Well, you're the one with the big starship. So be it. Now, Captain, I expect the configuration process for the starbase to take at least 2 weeks, so let's get to work. I have good news to report, Captain. We have successfully integrated the precursor technology from your ship into our fabricator system, and as you can see, we've already begun minor repairs on your ship, patching up some of the micrometeorite holes. We noticed that your ship does not have an emergency warp escape unit, so our engineers rigged up some for you and each of your escorts. Now, you should be able to escape from a bad situation with the touch of a button. But there is a cost, however. The unit gulps up 5 fuel units each time your precursor ship uses it. Also, we now have a limited capacity to make modifications to your ship, to refine starship fuel, to build additional combat ships, and to train new members of your crew for the flagship and any ships you acquire for your fleet. Captain, I know you're eager to get to work, so I'll be brief. If you have any questions how this starbase works, what resources we need, or just some background information on the galaxy, don't hesitate to ask.
I have minerals to offload.
The more minerals you bring us, Captain, the faster we'll be able to tackle the Ur-Quan. Certainly, Captain. What do you need to know?
Would you elaborate on your facilities here at the starbase?
We can modify your precursor ship, build additional combat vessels, and supply you with fuel and crew.
What can you do to enhance and modify the Vindicator?
Our engineers and precursor specialists agree with the scientists from your world that your starship was designed to be a workhorse vehicle, which can be easily reconfigured for different missions by adding or swapping self-contained equipment packs, which we call modules. The modules we can build right now are thruster units, which make your ship move faster, attitude jets, which allow you to rotate the ship more quickly, crew pods, which provide life support facilities for up to 50 additional crew members, storage bays, which increase your ship's cargo capacity for mineral resources, fuel tanks, which hold an additional 50 units of fuel, dynamos, which feed energy into your combat energy batteries, improving your weapon's rate of fire, and last but not least, ion bolt guns, combat weaponry, the exact function of which depends on its location aboard the ship. When put in the first or front module slot, it fires a single shot forward. When put in the second slot, it fires 2 shots, spread to the left and right of center. When put in the third slot, it fires 2 shots directly, left and right. And when put in the last or rear slot, it fires a single shot straight backwards.
How can I get fuel for the Vindicator?
The base is designed to service hierarchy ships. Fortunately, your flagship uses the same stabilized antimatter technology as hierarchy vessels and will be able to synthesize what you need. However, due to the size of your ship, we'll have to produce vast quantities of fuel, which will be a substantial drain on our resources.
How can I assemble a fleet of fighting
Our
ships?
shipyard facilities are sophisticated and fully automated, permitting a handful of starbase personnel to do the same job as 500 vac-suited construction workers. However, the only designs that we had in our computers were incomplete hierarchy ship designs. Things looked grim until one of the officers came forward with an amazing story. Even though the Ur-Quan destroyed every Earthling cruiser in the fleet nearly 20 years ago, one of my maintenance engineers was a starship production assistant at the Detroit shipyard. When Earth was conquered, she was ordered to destroy all ship construction databases. But she secretly made copies of the blueprint discs and then kept them with her ever since. These discs contain all the data we need to build as many Earthling cruisers as you want, provided you, Captain, can supply the large amounts of mineral resources required to build those vessels. In theory, Captain, we could build alien starships here if we had designs for them. However, it's a well-known fact that alien vessels just can't be flown in combat without native starship captains at the helm.
How will we acquire additional personnel from our ship?
We have almost 2,000 highly motivated, skilled professionals aboard this starbase, and every single one of them wants a berth aboard your starship. However, each hand we lose to your ship means less manpower here at the starbase, and this is reflected in the crew RU cost. As long as you don't lose too many crew members in exploration, the RU cost will remain static. But we have only so many warm bodies on this starbase, and if your needs for crew grow beyond a certain point, the cost could increase dramatically. As you know, Captain, we've committed the entire output of this station to building your flagship and your battle fleet into the strongest force possible. However, our resources are very limited, and we feel you must decide how we are to spend our effort and materials. To aid you in making these decisions, we have implemented a resource allocation scheme. We provide you with a numerical assessment of the station's resources and ascribe a cost to each task we can perform and each device we can build. It's up to you to decide how you're going to spend your resource units, or RU as we call them. To acquire more RU, you must bring resources back to the starbase. These resources can be either in the form of mineral ores gathered from planet surfaces or already refined metals and other valuable materials from the wreckage of enemy starships.
What kind of resources are the most useful for a
The
vision?
most straightforward way you can accumulate resource units is to bring mineral ores back to this starbase. There are probably enough resources in just the nearby dozen stars to build your ship into a powerful battleship or to create a strong task force of combat vessels. I would also recommend that you build several additional storage bays. When gathering minerals, focus on cleaning out one star system at a time. This way you minimize the cost of travel through hyperspace.
What use are Planet Lander's sophisticated lifeform analysis features?
While I respect your search for abstract knowledge, frankly, Captain, in our present circumstances, I see little use for such data here. Perhaps you could make use of biological information elsewhere.
You've answered all my questions on this topic.
What else can I tell you?
I would like some historical data.
What aspect of history, Captain?
I would like to know more about the seafaring races.
Group of aliens.
Oh my god. The members of the Old Alliance.
Okay. Which race?
Oh my god.
The Shofixti are a race of intelligent marsupials who had been civilized for only a few decades when the war began. They were discovered in the Delta Gorno star system by the Yehat, who adopted and then uplifted the Shofixti, giving them advanced technology and cultural definition. Shofixti are noble and fearless warriors, Captain. In addition, their incredible fecundity and rapid maturation rate kept Alliance ranks solid even at the worst part of the war. You know, I once flew as an observer aboard one of their ships on routine patrol. We never saw the enemy, but I could never stop thinking about the glory device it had strapped to the bottom of its hull.
Glory device?
The Yehat are a race of ancient warrior clans that have been traveling the stars for many centuries.
Yeah, I guess so.
Highly competitive and sometimes even wage war on each other, but the clans are all loyal to the Queen and her royal family, known as the Veepzeeps. The Veepzeeps have been in power for over 2,000 years, and it is said that during their rule, the Yehat never lost a battle. I'd like to think I'm not a bigoted person, Captain, especially when it comes to allies, but there's just something about those Arilu that gives me the creeps. One thing I'll say for them, though, they possess some technique for moving really fast through hyperspace. They never let us know what it was, but sure beats the pants off our fastest ships. The Chenjesu were leaders of the Alliance, even though they refused to accept formally the title. I don't know if their silicon-based biology is just plain superior to our old carbon models, or if their fantastic intellect were the product of an ancient, peaceful culture. Whatever the reason, I'd rather be taking orders from a Chenjesu than any other life form, absolutely.
We gotta know what's going on.
Was they never used hyperwave communicators. They could send messages naturally, and their natural hyperwave receptors were much more sensitive than even our best units.
The merman?
We didn't really get much of a chance to learn about those mechanical beings, but I'll tell you what I know. They're the product of a distant, unknown culture who sent a giant factory arc into our region of space many centuries ago. The Mother Arc, that's what the Earth Press called it, churned out millions of robots and finally broke down. I don't know why the Myrnaherm didn't repair the Mother Arc. Maybe they can't. My personal guess as to why they were sent here is that they're on the leading edge of a colonization project. And once the Myrnaherm have tamed enough new worlds, the genuine colonists, whoever they are, will arrive and claim their due.
Mer.
Most raw recruits saw the siren as nothing more than warm-breathing pin-ups. Warm they are, and yes, they do breathe most magnificently, but Captain, they are far more than simple joy units.
Joy units?
The siren established and maintained a peaceful culture from their Bronze Age through their discovery of starflight. Before their planet was destroyed in a horrible cataclysm, their world was an Eden.
Wipe away the drool, Captain.
What other group of aliens are you interested in? Which species? Our enemy is cunning, relentless, and possesses technology superior to all, but perhaps that found aboard your starship. The Ur-Quan are born, live, and die for one purpose only: the subjugation of all other intelligent life in the galaxy.
5 joy units under one ship.
Probably have an easier time just destroying intelligence, but they're very careful not to use more force than is necessary to achieve their victim's submission. I'd sure like to know what made those wormy bastards as twisted as they are, and I'd like to know why they keep on the move, never stopping longer than it takes to enslave whomever they find.
The Mycon.
The Mycons are hard to get a handle on. In fact, I'm not sure any human has ever had a real conversation with a Mycon. What we know of them, we've learned from their corpses, which, I may add, have a nasty habit of coming back to life when thawed out from a decompression quick freeze. Mycon ships seem to expend a significant amount of energy on life support. This is probably because the Mycon only thrive in temperatures close to the melting point of lead. As far as we know, the Mycon are the only race to actively seek out the Ur-Quan in order to become combat slaves. Imagine facing a cowardly, mobile clam armed with a howitzer, and you've got a good idea of what it's like dealing with a Spathi. Although they tend to avoid battles as much as their masters will allow, once in battle, a Spathi eluder is one tough cookie. I once heard a rumor, though I don't like to believe in it myself, that a rogue band of courageous Spathi broke away from the main Starfleet, painted their ships black with bright red stripes, and formed the Black Spathi Squadron, dedicated to performing brave and hostile deeds. Like I said, I'd have to see it to believe it. Fortunate that the Umga fell to the Ur-Quan so early in the war, because I suspect we would have gotten along well with those big blob creatures. At the very least, it would have been entertaining. We know them a bit better than most races because they were eager to talk with our ships before, after, and during battle. The Arielu intimated that they had a relationship with the Umga before the Ur-Quan arrived, but I don't know any details. When I was flying combat missions along the Corward Front, there was nothing we feared more than the Androsith hit-and-run squadron. Their blazer ships were more than a match for our cruisers, so we stayed clear of Eta Vulpeculae, their home star. In addition, I think each of us aboard the ship knew deep down in our hearts that the Androsith had a damn good reason for hating us. Our grandparents had kept them as slaves for nearly 50 years. I still have nightmares about those spiders taking me prisoner, using me as one of their 6 sacrifices to Dogar and Kazon, their twin gods of destruction and torment. Those guys were almost as scary as the Androsynth to those of us in Deep Space Patrol. Their Avenger ships could appear out of nowhere and melt a cruiser down to slag in seconds. Luckily for us, the bulk of the Ilrath fleet was thrown against the Chenjesu and the Murnaherm.
The Vux?
The Starship Far Voyager under the command of Captain Jeffrey L. Rand encountered the Vux near Beta Mira. Although the details are hazy, it's generally accepted that Rand offended the Vux starship commander with an inadvertent insult. What other group of aliens are you interested in?
Are there any alien races that aren't at war?
None that we had made formal contact with. The Chenjesu implied that they had met 2 other star-faring species, one near the Gickless constellation and the other directly corward from Procyon. The Arielu Lalile once mentioned having some fun with an alien race in Draconis, but like so much else with the Arielu, they never revealed the whole story. I'm sure there are hundreds more alien races in our galaxy, but beyond what I've told you, your guess is as good as mine. Would you like information on any other aspect?
More history? Let's go!
What about the war?
How did the war start?
Earth got involved late in the game in 2112 when the Chenjesu arrived in our solar system for the first time. So let's back up a few years to 2098 when the Chenjesu super-sensitive receivers detected a strange signal from the Ophiuchi constellation. Though even the Chenjesu didn't know it, it was the first sign of the Ur-Quan's arrival. The Ur-Quan, having detected the presence of many sentient species, were beaming out an exulting hunting cry. The first direct evidence of the Ur-Quan's intent was the sudden conquest of the Umga, a solitary though not unfriendly species in the Orionis constellation. The Chenjesu, distraught by the invasion, were further angered when the Ur-Quan turned their fleets on the hostile but weak Ilrath race. A hastily assembled defense force of Myrna Hermann Chenjesu vessels turned the Ur-Quan fleet aside, but the invader moved into Spathi space, rapidly subjugating that race. With each new conquest, the Ur-Quan fleet grew larger as it added slave vessels to its ranks. Earth joined the Chenjesu to form the Alliance of Free Stars at about the same time as the Androsynth stars fell to the Ur-Quan Armada. Before the ink was dry on our agreement with the Chenjesu in 2116, a new race appeared in orbit around the moon and asked for admittance to the Alliance. It was the Arilu Lalile. The timing seemed unusual, and the Arilu were definitely weird, looking like saucer men from Mars, but we were too busy cranking up our mothballed heavy industry that we really didn't...
We were too busy cranking it. All right, thanks. Oh, fuck.
On Earth, we were working like crazy.
Press the wrong button.
Hundreds of heavy cruisers and smaller support vehicles. The Ur-Quan were busy too. Unbeknownst to us, they had moved down towards the Luton Star Group and were attacking the Vux, who only the Yehat knew existed. Our botched first contact with the Vux took place in 2119, and it was the biggest single mistake we made during the war. After defeating the Vux, the Ur-Quan fleets ran smack into the combined might of the Yehat and Shofixti, supported by the first wave of our cruisers. Again, the Ur-Quan turned away from the hard spot to attack the weak, though we just thought they were running away. In fact, the Ur-Quan had found another independent alien race, the Mycon, in the Brahi constellation. The Mycon's voluntary submission to the Ur-Quan brought the return of the Ur-Quan fleets, now swollen with 100 devastating Mycon pod ships. The last entrants to the conflict were the Cyrene, a race of space gypsies who had escaped the hierarchy by moving their vast fleet of slow-moving habitats into human space. With the
Space gypsies?
the Ur-Quan offensive began.
Isn't that like in Mass Effect?
Would you like any information on any other aspect of history?
No more history.
Anything else?
I'd like some. I'd like your input on how we can defeat the Ur-Quan.
Be more specific.
If you were in my shoes, what would you do?
Let's see. You need to build up and balance the strength of your flagship. I would add thrusters up to, say, 5 or 6. Speed is essential in combat, but it would also pay off over the long haul in hyperspace. And if you prefer to avoid confrontation, nothing beats a great pair of legs. I would add turning jets for increased maneuverability. I would add enough weapons to defend yourself if you're caught without escort ships. You need more crew, at least 50 to make productive voyages into space. You need additional fuel, at least 50 units. Your weapons will be underpowered in combat if you don't have at least 1 dynamo. Use the resource units you have accumulated to improve your flagship.
Thank you, sir.
What else can I tell you? Fine. Is there anything else you need?
Goodbye, Commander.
We shall await your return, Captain.
I would like to have some crew and or fuel. Okay. How do I get more crew? Get some thrusters, turning jets. Okay. So, we've got 2,000 RUs. Should we get some thrusters? We also talked about, more crew, maybe? Let's get a thruster. There we go. And with that, we'll go and collect some supplies. Oh my god. It's time for some exciting mining. Hell yeah. You didn't want lore? Well, you're getting mining. Hey, I'm thrusting here. Make sure to collect enough niobium. That's not a thing. That never existed. Alright, so mercury has been mined. Hey, I'm dispatching here. Oh my god. Bro. I can't land here. We already lost some crew. Oh my god. Any reason why my messages don't appear on the chat feed? Oh, you need to change your color. I don't know why it's like that, but you have to choose your color for your chat. No, no, not like that. Yeah, it can't be random. It has to be a chosen color. I don't know why it's like that. Oh yeah, potassium. Aluminum. Potassium. Bismuth. Aluminum. So how do we land on Venus? I guess we're gonna get a, like, have a shielded, scouter. Fun fact, I would have started watching your streams like 6 months sooner, but people joked you were super racist. That's why you don't listen to people. Judge with your ears or your eyes. Little did you know that people like to mess with me. Lavender Island knew. Well, we don't talk about the Lavender Island incident. Alright, let's go dump our goodies.
Captain, I'm glad you made it back in one piece.
Oh, thank you, Commander.
Light load this time, Captain.
Light load? 3 planets!
We shall await your return, Captain.
Oh my god. Well, let's get more fuel, I guess. Load it up. Any modules I can get? Maybe a storage bay? Why not? Okay, but now we gotta go. We gotta go find some stuff here. We can't just mess around. Now it costs us a lot of money. And we need to make it... We need to make it back. So, let's go to the orange planet. Probably... That's Saturn? I don't know, I'm no astrologist. Alright, let's check out the moon. So it's a class 3 weather. Is that good? Is that bad? I don't know. No energy, no biologicals. Better not be lightning. Oh, it's not that bad. Not that bad. It's not that bad. Not that bad. It's not that bad. The price we pay. I mean, if we go in and out, right? We're just losing a bit of fuel. Oh, we got some barium. All right, get out of here. I don't think I can land on Saturn, can I? Isn't it a gas planet? Is that Jupiter? The ship makes little slurp sounds. Yeah, of course. Killed 9 people for some calcium. Hey, you need it for your bones. Weather class 8. Oh no. We leaving. We moving. Oh, look at them. So many satellites on Jupiter. We're gonna pilfer all of them. Oh, it depends on the weather. Tectonics class 1? Oh, baby. Oh, baby. We going in. Jupiter, more like free meal. Slurp. Slurp. All we do is just collect stuff. We're just greedy goblins. Another slurp like. Oh, okay, well that went really well. The next planet to slurp up. I'm losing my voice. Last 2 tectonics. Eh. Oh, minerals. What the hell? Callisto? Well, there's no reason to be here. Someone already looted Callisto. Alright, Jupiter. Last 2 tectonics. Ooh, we got some goodies, boys. Are the Chinese porn games slurp likes? Of course. Oh, we got some bromine. Astenine? What's astatine? What time is it? It's astatine. So what do you do with bromine? Alright, well, another planet looted. Oh, that's a red planet. That's a class 4 tectonics. I think I can handle that. Hey, bro, can you give me a piece of that mine? Bro? Thorium? Francium? Got some radium as well. Oh man, we are looting this place. It's used to kill things. Well, we got a lot of aliens to kill, so we're gonna need them. How we doing on Jupiter? We're scanning the class 8 weather. Goodbye. Goodbye. Alright, what other planet have we not checked out? We did Saturn, Jupiter... Neptune? Class 2 weather? Ugh, okay, not great. Well, if we go in and out, maybe. All that for 3 potassium? Could have picked up some bananas instead. Titaniums. I know we're spending a lot of fuel for no reason, but I'd rather keep my crew. Oh, what is that? That's new. Arsenic. What class is the weather in Canada? Today was actually pretty warm, so... I don't know if that was worth it. Surely Neptune is drivable, right? Class 8 weather? Jesus. Okay. Didn't go to the green planet. Boy, green. Uranus. Class 8? No, we ain't going. Pluto. Where is Pluto, anyways? That's right there. Yeah, we're gonna scan Uranus. Don't worry. Oh, it's a class 1. 1 mineral. Oh, what was that? 1 mineral. 1 energy? Energy scan? What does that mean? I'm gonna save. No, we're looting Pluto. We got some SO crystals. Oh, what the hell is this? Mayday from surface. We have come under fire from an alien vessel we found hiding on the surface of Pluto. Captain, they killed Kowalski. Fritz, Finn, O'Donnell, Luigi, and all three of the Liberman triplets. We have returned fire, but our stunners cannot penetrate the ship's hull armor. Oh my god. Not the triplets. We are initiating emergency launch procedures and transmission.
Attention, a big, mean, hostile alien vessel hovering overhead in an obvious attack posture. This is Spotty, Captain Fowifo. I know you are going to torture me, so let's just get this over with right now. The coordinates of my homeworld, Spottywa, are 241.6.
Someone write that down.
168.7, and the ultra-secret Spotty Cipher, which is known only by me and several billion other Spotty, is Huffy, Muffy, Duffy. Sorry about that little mistake with your landing vehicle. I was so startled when it approached my vessel in a threatening manner that my automated defense systems fired on it when it got too close. I hope nobody got hurt. I hope the coordinates of my homeworld, Spottywa, are 241.6 by 368.7, and the ultra-secret Spotty Cipher, which is known only by me and several billion other Spotty, is Huffy, Muffy, Duffy. Sorry about that little mistake with your landing vehicle. I was so startled when it approached my vessel in a threatening manner that my automated defense systems fired on it when it got too close. I hope nobody got hurt.
Attention, alien vessel! Identify yourself or be destroyed! Hi there, friend. We come in peace and mean you no harm. Do not kill us! You attacked our lander. Killed our crew. Prepare to die. Well, the Spathi, as we have learned, work for the Ur-Quan.
Of course. As I said, I am Captain Fowifo of the Spotty Lordship Star Runner. Our sensors have tracked your entry into the system, which you are no doubt here to conquer. And while you are certainly welcome to do so, we would be greatly appreciative if you would please just go away and forget this star system ever existed. If you don't go, it will greatly complicate our master-slave relationship with the Ur-Quan, who stationed us here to watch over the Earthlings.
We suggest you immediately perform whatever cultural practices are customary to your species preceding death. We understand that sometimes these tragic misunderstandings happen. We grieve, but we are not bitter. Die, slug boy! What do we say?
Phew, thanks. For a minute there, I thought you were going to kill me.
What are you doing here on Pluto? Where are the Ur-Quan now? I'm sure you'd feel a lot safer if you were with us. Come, Wifo, join our fleet. I've changed my mind. We'll attack you.
Well, I really want to, but I am just not sure that under the present circumstances, joining you in your exciting and also dangerous space adventures would be the best course of action right now, because the Ur-Quan could return at any minute, and the punishment they would bestow on me for such treason would make any other horrible death seem like big fun by comparison. Thanks for the offer, though.
What are you doing here on Pluto?
About 20 years ago, so, this region of space was dominated by a loose confederation known as the Alliance of Free Stars, which was composed of the aliens native to these parts who did not want to be enslaved. They made a valiant effort against the superior Ur-Quan forces. It even looked like they might miraculously defeat the combined Ur-Quan armada, right up to the point at which the Ur-Quan totally defeated, indeed annihilated them.
What are you doing on Pluto?
When the Ur-Quan armada entered the system to subjugate formerly the Earthlings, the Ur-Quan presented the humans with the standard slave options. Join the hierarchy, as combat brawls, and retain some autonomy, including the right to travel through space, or become a fellow species and return to free atomic savagery on the surface of their homeworld, encased for all time beneath an impenetrable force shield. The humans chose the latter option, and so were swiftly imprisoned on the surface of Earth. But the Ur-Quan didn't trust them to obey the restrictions, so they chose a small group of hierarchy combat starships from the Illite and Spartan fleets to create the so-called Earth Guard and station them at a base on Earth's moon.
Tell me what you are doing on Pluto and now.
Originally, we were stationed on Earth's moon, which made us Spatty a bit uneasy because with each passing day we grew more and more worried about the sneaky Earthlings making a surprise attack. Though the Illrate kept telling us that it was impossible since the Earthlings had no ships or weapons whatsoever. That made us feel a bit better, but when the Illrat left, again we grew fearful and decided to make a strategic redeployment to Mars. Later on we decided it would be prudent to relocate to Jupiter's moon, Ganymede, then later Saturn's moon, Titan, and finally here to Pluto.
What happened to the Illrath?
The Illrat contingent were supposed to be the toughest ridge crest, the most rigid flipper, yes, the backbone of the Earth Guard force. But they departed the system en masse not long after the last Ur-Quan dreadnought vanished from this region of space. They claimed to have received a direct order from their gods of evil and darkness, who had grown dissatisfied with the Illrat's passivity and wanted them to kill, or at least torture someone soon. Personally, I believe they just got bored and went off to have some fun.
When do you expect the Illrath to return?
Well, when they were pushing up into hyperspace 18 years ago, we asked them that very question, and I think they said something to the effect of, "Real soon."
What's happening on the base in Luna then?
We decided that if the Earthlings figured out we had abandoned the base on Luna, they would be more likely to try something sneaky. So, we rigged up some old service androids and ordered them to drive around on the lunar surface in bulldozers, endlessly pushing around the same piles of dirt. In addition, we connected the base's local radio transmitter to an audio malnorme fun-rum called Winky's Happy Night, hoping they would think we were still there.
What happened to the other Spathy ships?
Over the past years, it became necessary to redeploy strategically some of our Earth Guard forces to our homeworld in case of a sudden surprise attack by a vicious, unrelenting alien race which we Spathy call the Ultimate Evil.
Oh yeah, it's a Yap game there, Quintuple. How many crew do you have aboard?
That is to say, scores and perhaps even hundreds of my brethren stride through the corridors of this specially modified, super-efficient, mass-destruction-oriented starship, which could lay siege to an entire planetary system should we choose to do so, which, fortunately for you, we have decided not to do today.
Hundreds? Come on. Come on.
I am undone. You are far too clever for a poor Spathy like me, and now I must submit to your superior alien intellect. I guess I am not revealing any truly important secrets if I tell you that each of my species' Eluder class void ships typically holds 30 stocky crewmen, though at present my vessel, the Star Runner, is not up to full complement due to the needs of my homeworld in their resistance against the ultimate evil. And in fact, my vessel is somewhat understaffed right now, seeing as how I am the only spotter on board, which is a bit frightening, as I am sure you can understand.
The galaxy teems with threatening monsters. Are you happy here, alone and vulnerable?
How true, Captain, how true! In truth, just between us, during the past 7 years, I have been quite ill at ease, yet now I find myself enjoying your company. This witty dialogue, and the presence of your huge, powerful, death-dealing starship, which, being my friend, you would certainly feel compelled to use in order to save me from any hostile life forms who threatened me with death.
I'm sure you'd feel a lot safer if you were to join us.
Happy days and jubilation! I discard all prejudice and hesitations and accept and celebrate your offer of protection and your undying commitment to my well-being. I must wax melancholy for just a moment, though, and make sure you understand that any other spotty ships we meet at large in the galaxy are not going to be quite so responsive to your friendly gestures as myself, since they bear more heavily the yoke of Ur-Quan enslavement and are also apt to talk themselves out of allying with a totally unknown alien, which I, having been left here alone, cannot do. Welcome me aboard, Captain.
Hey, we got a new alien, buddy. All right. I like the voice acting. It's cheesy enough. We got a friend. Let's go back to Earth. We got to unload some cargo. Hey, boss man.
Captain.
I got some minerals.
Not a bad job, Captain.
Well, thank you.
Certainly, Captain. What do you need to know? Can you be more specific? Let's see. You need to build up and balance the strength of your flagship. I would add thrusters up to, say, 5 or 6. Speed is essential in combat, but it would also pay off over the long haul in hyperspace. And if you prefer to avoid confrontation, nothing beats a great pair of legs. I would add turning jets for increased maneuverability. I would add enough weapons to defend yourself if you're caught without escort ships. You need more crew, at least 50 to make productive voyages into space. Your weapons will be underpowered in combat if you don't have at least 1 dynamo. I guess I'd gather more minerals to build up a good supply of resource units.
Okay.
What else can I tell you? Fine. Is there anything else you need? Farewell, Captain.
So they say we need a dynamo. Expensive. Get some more crew. Got some crew for our alien ship. Our alien friend. Do the minerals replenish? I don't know. I hope they do, but they probably don't. Would you consider yourself accustomed to be a dynamo? Of course. We're a mean green fighting machine. Alright, let's check out the star map. Okay, so the Swathi are there. The Inrath are there. Oh, there's a planet right here, Sirius. You go there? What the hell is this? Okay, we made it to Sirius. How much here? There's planet 1. Oh, they got so much stuff. But the weather's gonna kill us. Nope. Oh, nope. 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 That's it? That's all there is? Zeta Centauri. Gamma Centauri. Alpha Centauri. Yeah, the music's going nuts. Oh my god. There's a lot of planets here. Yeah. Last two. Oh my god, those are big old bright spots. I think we can collect that. Ooh. I'm gonna need a new crew quarter real soon. Planet 9. Okay, class 3 tectonics. That's fine. Tectonics is not a big deal. The fire's worrying, but nothing we can't... how did I end up over there? Bloody hell. Alright, how we doing on cargo? We have 26 crew. So far, we haven't encountered any other alien monsters. As for weather, not a fan. It's true. Last 6 weather, forget about it. Monsters, such prejudice. I mean, they are trying to kill me. What was that?
I am Trade Master Greenish, in command of the Melnome starship, inevitably successful in all circumstances.
Hello.
I bid you a formal welcome, Captain. Though we Melnome have just recently arrived in this region of space, we have long desired to make contact with your species and look forward to an extended, profitable relationship.
We come in peace, representing the Empire of Zelnich.
Even before our first meeting, we knew of you, Captain. Though your struggle to free Earth shall be a long and difficult challenge, fraught with great danger and mystery, we have great confidence in you and your abilities.
How did you know about us before meeting us?
We gather information from 1,000 secret sources in space and time.
And time?
Our charge for revealing even one of these sources would be so high that your species would be in debt to us for centuries.
Damn. What can you tell us about yourselves?
Our origins and purposes are frankly mysterious, and due to several unavoidable factors, we are unable to discuss ourselves in any great detail.
What are these unavoidable factors?
First and foremost among these factors is our unwillingness to give away information about our history, psychology, and mental powers, our unique physiology, the exact locations of homeworlds, or our potentially ominous long-range plans. However, these important and relevant pieces of information are available for a nominal sum of credits.
Shall we begin trading now?
Yes, let us get down to business. Since this is your first time trading with us, let me explain how our system works. We are interested in purchasing certain items, specifically biological data on alien life forms, and the coordinates of certain strange worlds whose radiant energies defy all scanners, producing a rainbow-like image. In exchange, we have many interesting and valuable commodities, such as fuel, compatible with your starship's hyperdrive thrusters, technological specifications, allowing you to build
Oh.
for your ship, and many secrets which may help you in your travels.
Maybe we can get that shield we were looking for.
We translate all your sales into interstar credits, with which you may make purchases. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Now, what can we do for you today?
Why did your bridge turn purple?
That's a good question, with a very interesting answer. The fee for this information is 12 million credits.
Oh. I have some items I would like to sell.
We appreciate your intentions, but you have nothing we wish to buy.
Oh.
You need credits to purchase our trade items. To earn credits, you must sell us the items we desire.
Oh man.
Biological data on alien life forms, and the coordinates of certain strange worlds whose radiant energies defy all scanners, producing a rainbow-like image.
Goodbye, Trade Master.
It has been a pleasure dealing with you, Captain. We look forward to your next visit.
This is not going to be good. Yeah, it's an 8 planet. What makes you a gas giant? Taco Tuesday. The weather 6, man. How do you deal with those planets? Like, I'd like to not land on a planet and lose half my crew just by landing. That's 3. Not a fan of this. I got some Argon. Krypton. Okay, we gotta get the hell out of here. All right, pull up the star map. We're going home. Where is home? Oh. Sending it a third time calls for a mutiny. I mean, we need money. What do you want me to say? We're broke. At least our fuel consumption's not that bad. Hey there, Azura. We're playing some Star Control 2, or the Ur-Quan Masters. So far, it's been a slog. We're trying to survive. All right, we got minerals to unload.
Excellent work, Captain.
Hey, we got 2 grand. That's good.
Blow up an Ur-Quan for me, Captain.
I wish. I wish. Some 50 fuel. Some crew, because Jesus Christ. These boys are dying by the second. All right, what can we outfit our ship with? We could get another crew pod. And then that would give us 100 crew. And with 100 crew, we're less likely to come back here. That's what we're gonna do. We do need more guns. But, that will come later. They gotta ask themselves, like, man, you guys are coming back a lot to get more people, right? You guys good? Do you know what you're doing? Yeah, don't worry, man. It's fine. Anyone else wants to join? All right, let's go to Gamma Centauri. Yeah, we need thrusters and we need bigger guns. I don't know if we need to visit the little sectors. Maybe we do, maybe we don't. All right, Planet 2. Please tell me you have a million minerals. 6 tectonics. Ooh. Oh, that's gonna be bad. And the weather's a 2. Oh, we got 100 guys, so into the grinder, boys. Come on. Okay. Even have time to land, and I already lost 10 guys. You know what? We're good. I think we're good. To be fair, we landed on the planet and they got quaked, like, right away. There was nothing I could do. Let's not run into a sun now. Oh. Hello, hello. What if the sun has resources? That's bold. Oh, class 3 tectonics? Hey, we can do that. I think I can just drive there. All right, we out. Not bad, not bad. I think we can call this a good loot. All right, let's check out our cargo. We got 108 level 1s and 65 level 2s. Not bad. How you doing, Brelix? Yeah, it's low value, but hey. What do you want me to say? Oh boy, this is like a danger zone for sure. Oh, there's so much stuff! Okay, well, we'll just check it out. Just say hello. This ninja game, it sure is. Some gold! Oh, we ain't leaving. Gold, we ain't leaving. Okay, so I'm going to assume that the color of the minerals is very important. Oh, we are robbing this planet blind. Okay, we lost one guy. That's still very good. We're still very plus right now. Oh, look at that. The gold is 6. Woo. We out. All right, where are we going? We're at 27 fuel, though. Should we go back? Which of these RPGs is it possible to be over-encumbered due to having too much in-game currency? Diablo 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Kingdom Come Deliverance, not Delivery, and Divinity Original Sin. It's not Diablo. I'm gonna say Kingdom Come. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna go to Bethel Lyre. I'd lied to LP when? Never. He didn't say no, I said never. Can put it in the vote after Star Control 2. Star Control 2 is going to take like 3 years to finish. Oh, it's a class 1? You know what that means. Money, money, money. It's time for money. Here we go. Oh, it's purple. Is that a 3-stream streak? Let's check out the cargo. Now, purple is... Oh, maybe that was really good. I think this was the purple exotic. Damn, that's dedication. Baldur's Gate 3 is the correct answer. Really? Damn. Is that a 5-stream streak? What the hell? Last 2. Oh, hey, Baron. What's up? You're just in time for the most exciting mineral collecting on Twitch. Will he? Won't he collect these minerals? Let's find out. Oh, come on. That was cadmium! Haven't seen this game in ages? Yeah, it's an old-ass game. Alright, well, let's keep on keeping on. Got some more looting to do. Oh, we're not landing on this. Class 8, I am not here. Where are you? Class 2? Oh, we can go on Class 2s. A lot of gray minerals, though. Not great, but hey. Who's Zelnick? That's us. And this is our empire. Or Age of Empires 3. Yeah, that's... I don't think I need to send it back for a little piece of aluminum. Okay, so we're down to 21 fuel. I don't know how much fuel we need to reach Earth. Class 3. We got some good shit, though. They got that good shit, though. We lost some crew. Why are we here? Just to sulfur? Oh boy. I've got some uranium. The rest, I think we can... Oh, maybe here. Oh, I thought the joke was fantastic. Okay. I guess we can go. We can leave. We'll check our manifest, our cargo. We still got 400 spots to fill out. But the problem is we're down to 16 fuel. I'm gonna land on this planet and then leave. No, we are not landing here. Not on a Class 8. Class 5 tectonics? Maybe, if it's worth it. It don't look worth it. It don't look worth it at all. Ethanol? Free radicals? Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Star map, get me home. Take me home. Now, hopefully, we can reach Earth, and we hopefully made enough money to buy some guns and or thrusters. I was trying to think of the name there. Okay, we're not too bad. Hello, Commander.
Before we proceed, I wanted you to know we are being bathed in a broad beam hyperwave transmission from the direction of the Rigel star system. Due to the broadcast wide dispersion, we cannot discern its content.
Oh? Rigel star system?
This will really help, Captain. We are being bathed in a broad beam hyperwave transmission from the direction of the Rigel star system. Due to the broadcast wide dispersion, we cannot discern its content.
Why is the Earth red? Because the Earth has been enslaved by the Ur-Quan, and they put a barrier over the Earth, so we cannot space travel. More or less. The Earth is in jail.
Goodbye, Captain.
A2 gun? Let's screw up. Let's save the game. All right, so he talked about the Rigel star system. Where is that? Beta Wolf. Am I gonna have to look? Oh no, wait. Rigel, Zeta Centauri. Raynet. Z-Man. Is there not a search function? Oh, there's a zoom in function. Oh, there we go. Alphasaurus. Gamasaurus. It's actually harder to click on stuff. Rigel. Bingo. Oh, god damn it. That's where the babes are. Is it Rigel 5 or Rigel 6? I forgot in Star Trek. Oh, there's a spaceship coming our way. What was that? Did you see that? Oh, I'm curious about you. Is that a battle? Encounter at Rigel, Planet 1. Converse.
Attention, Starship. We are the Stockpot Pit.
Make no hostile actions.
We come in peace and with goodwill.
But if you make one false move, you're vapor.
Don't worry, my companion is just a bit nervous.
No, I'm not.
And argumentative.
No, I'm not.
We are a scout vessel dispatched from our home world.
We have traveled far through hostile, uncharted space to find you. We hail from the green dwarf star at coordinates Zerfar Hernat. Aha! Bahoy Hoi!
No, you idiot! In their coordinate system.
Oh, Coordinates 400.0 by 543.7.
Who are they? Which one of you creatures is the thought? We are the Empire of Zalnich, flagship vindicator from Earth. What are your intentions? Silence, blathering toadies! We are your new masters. Yes, that's all very interesting, but now we were gonna attack you. You've given us valuable information. Goodbye.
He is.
No, she is.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Christ, we've been through this a million times.
That doesn't change anything. You're the thought.
Well, Captain, as you can see, this is a point of some contention.
Thought.
We are the Empire of Elnich, flagship vindicator.
That we finally found our saviors.
Maybe.
At last, our search is over. It is just as the great Crystal Ones promised.
They look sneaky. I think they're lying.
Quiet, fool. Can't you see our nightmare is over? This ship is from the great Crystal One's fabled alliance, the Alliance of 3 Stars.
Maybe.
What can you tell us about your species?
In our ancient past, 4 species evolved intelligence on our homeworld.
Simultaneously.
They were the Zoc,
The thought
the Pit.
and the Zabranki.
We 3, the Zoc, Fot, and Pit, evolved in such a way as to acquire sustenance from many sources,
From airborne zooplankton
from solar and ambient energies.
and from rocky fungal clingers.
Our favorite.
The Zabranki also consumed a variety of foods, namely the Zoc, the Thought, and the Pit.
To survive the predations of the Zabranki, we banded together, annihilated the Zabranki.
And formed the cooperative union you now encounter.
What do you seek from us?
We are a relatively peaceful group of species,
Unless we're angry.
so we find ourselves in need of help
We only need a little.
because of our desperate situation.
Desperate is too strong a word. I think troublesome is more like it.
What nightmare are you talking about? What's the matter?
Our planets are under attack from an invading horde.
We do not know who they are or why they are here.
We are being blown to bits.
Fleets of alien ships appear out of nowhere, then unleash terrible destructive energy.
Fortunately,
They release these energies on each other.
unfortunately,
They favor combat near strong gravity wells. Their stray shots regularly strike the surface of our planet, often with tragic results.
fortunately,
They have never found our homeworld, only our colony planets.
unfortunately,
All of our colonies have perished.
Oh, no. That's good. That's bad. That's good. That's bad. Hey, space is a tough place where wimps eat flaming plasma death. Who is attacking you? What do they look like?
some of the vessels are huge green battleships which launch wave after wave of small fighters.
The other ships are black as space, and their hulls are carved with strange alien writing.
In combat, the 2 ships seem evenly matched.
One fires blasts of fusion energy, while the other launches spinning projectiles.
We want to help. What can we do?
These are the words we have prayed for.
Hey, this trip's not a waste after all.
More than anything, we seek an ally to help us survive in this hostile universe.
We're having some problems of that general nature.
But we are only emissaries. You must meet with our leaders. They are wiser, more powerful beings.
They look just like us, though.
Fly to the star called Alpha Tucanae. The planet closest to the sun is our home.
And if possible, hurry.
Okay. Na, leader. Sure. Class 2. Can probably survive a class 2. Well, I made a bit of bismuth, I guess. Bismuth is level 3. Yeah, it's not great. Alright, let's check out the star map. Was it question mark? Nope, that did not work. Alpha Ducane. There we go. Right here. Oh shit. We gotta go through a lot of garbage. Should we do it? I don't think we have enough fuel for that, though. Fuel 38.5. Yeah, we don't have the fuel to get back. Well, let's collect some minerals here, and then, now it said that it had a cost of 38.5 fuel to get there. It's Boomer Mass Effect. Oh, funny you say that. Funny you talk about Mass Effect. Oops. That was stupid. Oh, we are not landing on this baby. We may see Ass Effect soon, very soon. Well, if like that and skedaddle. 2 aluminum? I went down on the damn planet for 2 aluminum? We may be seeing number 2 very soon. Mass Effect. We did Mass Effect 1, though. I just don't remember. I was an imposter. I was young Buck Lucky. doing the streams. Not old, grizzled veteran Lucky. Yes, it was before Persona. When was... Actually, let's check. When was Mass Effect? I know I didn't... I never made a thumbnail for it, so that's before my thumbnail. 2019. It's not that bad. 2019 is not that bad. It was before the thumbnail era. Alright, so we're gonna go back to Seoul. And then we're gonna go see, the planet. We'll see if we can reach it, first of all. Uh-oh. Is that a black hole? Converse!
We come in peace.
We are from Earth on a mission of peace.
This is Probe 2418-B. We are on a peaceful mission of exploration. Priority override. New behavior dictated. Must break target into component materials.
Oh. Okay. Let's take Wifo. Wifo, what's your shooting? Okay.
Energize.
I'm not shooting it at all.
Energize.
I'm leaving. No! Flevo! No! Flevo! Oh, you. No, Weefo! No. No. I gotta load. Oh, shit, I shouldn't have loaded. Save scumming is allowed for this one. Only to save Weefo. I didn't know Weefo sucked so much. I mean, I think chat is pro FIFO. Oh, the game is not designed not to save scum. Oh. That's true. He is our first alien buddy. We need thrusters to turn, though. Holy cow, we are a boat. We're a super boat. I wonder if I have to do the other planets. I think so. I didn't save here. I'm pretty sure. Oh, yeah, it was the 2 mineral freaking aluminum area. There's a fake planet. I wonder, does it wrap? Okay, it does. All right, let's just try not to lose our dudes. Minerals? I'm losing my voice here. No. I'm out of holes. I'm holeless. All right, we're going back to Seoul. What was it? Are you aware of the Alt fire button? My fire button doesn't seem to be the right button.
We come in peace.
We reach out our appendage in friendship. What is your response?
Mission description follows. Traverse space recording data. Seek materials for replication. Replicate to expand scope of mission. Contact life forms in peaceful manner. After 10 replications, return to point of origin. End of mission description. Priority override. New behavior dictated. Must break target into component materials.
I can't turn, but he kept going in front of me, so... Alt fire is very important to fight effectively with some ships, including FIFO. Because I have space combat. Fire primary weapon is right shift and right control. That is not the buttons I'm pressing at the moment. I'm pressing enter to fire. So I'll have to check, like, what are the controls. Hello? Who's this? Hold on a second. We got some bogeys here.
We bring greetings from a friendly species.
Why do you attack us? We are not hostile to your life form.
Behavior follows dictated priorities, replication, data gathering, contacting alien life forms in peaceful manner, priority override. New behavior dictated. Must break target into component materials.
I'm gonna check the alt fire. Oh, there it is. It's still not very good. Weeble!
We bring greetings from a friendly species. Remote probe programmed to replicate. Record data. Contact alien species. Priority override. New behavior dictated. Must break target into component materials.
Can't believe you let FIFO die again. Can you?
Do not fear. We shall not harm you.
Is there something wrong? You see, we seem to be miscommunicating.
According to internal monitors, there are no malfunctions. Priority override. New behavior dictated. Must break target into
Oh yeah, we're plus on fighting these guys so far. If we could turn better, it would be a lot easier, but we didn't turn so good. Of course, crew price is gonna go up eventually. It's fine. Nothing a few bromides can't fix. Bro, would you stop freaking driving like you're on skates? Holy, don't go in the sun.
It's good to see you again, Captain. Another small load, Captain. Well, I suppose something is better than nothing.
Don't talk about my small loads, please.
Blow up an Ur-Quan for me, Captain.
Oh, we can only have 60 fuel? Okay, we can have another gas tank. It's not too bad. Though I did want to get thrusters. I guess that's off the menu. Okay. We're going to... what was the planet again? Alpha... Ukanea. All right. 45 fuel. Let's go. I hope we don't have to do that much. I'm sure we won't run into spathy enemies along the way because we're going through their territory. In fact, I think we're going through like 3 territories. We've seen how weak spathy are. We really need more thrusters. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
This is Probe 2418-B on a peaceful mission.
Look, we mean you no harm.
Initiate systems check. Level 4. Checking. 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 Systems check level 4. Reports no abnormalities or malfunctions. Priority override. New behavior dictated. Must break target into component materials.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. No, we're not. We're not making the trip. We ain't making the trip. Oh, shit.
Rise and terror! I am greeted by the smooth and hostile face of our old enemy, the Hootmans. No, the huge clans? No, I remember. The Hoonams.
Man, you look weird. All those claws and your gooey eyeball. Yuck. We're on a peaceful mission through the cosmos. Are you prepared to die today, Spathy? We leave as we came in peace.
Look, can we keep this as a secret between the two of us? It's really rather embarrassing.
Oh. Oh, never mind.
Hello, Hunam. What would you like to threaten me about today?
We leave as we come in peace.
Can we keep this as a secret between the two of us? It's really rather embarrassing.
Look, I turn like a boat. I don't want to fight, all right? I mean, to not be a boat, well, you'd have to get more materials. Like, get a ton of thrusters. Sounds easy. I mean, yeah. Uh-oh. I can't! Man, I it said 45 fuel. Shit. Who is this?
What? A human
Oh no, it's the Ur-Quan!
in a service vehicle. How did you escape the slave ship, human? Or are you a rogue?
Surrender, foul creature. Why do you wish to enslave us? Okay, I guess I surrender. I will leave now.
Your independence is too dangerous for us to tolerate. You shall be punished.
Oh no, the Ur-Quan got us! Launch? Oh, we got destroyed! It's over! Well, I guess that'll be it for me for tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And we will see you next time. Thanks for watching, everyone, and have a good night.